All right, here we go. Game 2.
Here we go. Redemption.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Detroit Pistons. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Turner. Wagner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Brown, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
For your Pistons,
and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Inside, here's Van Vliet. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Zubac's the pass to Edwards. Zubac's against Turner. Zubac's, that's good.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Van Vliet looking around. Brown outside. And the pass to Wagner. Clock at 6. The tray. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here's Edwards. Avdia with it. Pass to Zubac. Out to Edwards. Fires from way outside. The rebound by Turner.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
He's always pressing the action. Van Vliet just never backs down. Makes him hard to contain.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
shooting for Toronto, Fred.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Detroit with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Down low, here's Zubac. Nails the baby hook. Zubac has got his second bucket.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Wagner. He doesn't hit that one.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Avdia can't hit.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Avdia following the basket by Pascal Siakam. 1:19 left to play here in the first. And then Brown with the dunk.
Big slam there by Brown, just dominating the rim.
Pistons trailed by 5. Outside, Smart. Now, here's Avdia. Back to Smart. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Van Vliet. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Outside Turner. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Siakam throws it down.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Markkanen against Siakam. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Detroit shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Incredible touch for a big man. Markkanen shows it both in the field and at the line.
Brown inside. Working on Zubats. Kicks it out to Siakam. Over Avdia. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Wow, he's becoming a more sophisticated scorer. Siakam beats good D with better O.
And that concludes the first.
Your Pistons, 10. The Raptors, 15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Assisted
So
by
for Toronto right now,
Fred.
Franz Wagner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Turner. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Avdia. Now, Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now, here's Brown. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Siakam. That shot misses. Great D that time from Edwards. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Markkanen. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to Zubats. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Here's Smart following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Edwards, that's good.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Up top, Wagner. Brown kicks to Wagner. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Avdia after the basket by Franz Wagner. Here's Markkanen. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Turner lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Smart passes to Zubats. Edwards looking it over. It's hauled in by Brown. Toronto leading by 12. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Again, Toronto.
And gorgeous looking jumper from Brown there. The more attempts he gets from there, the better his jump shot will be.
It's Smart with the drive. Here's Avdia. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Wagner. VanVleet against Smart. Wagner outside. VanVleet right side. And Siakam has it in the corner. Turner controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Effort points by Turner.
And so it's Toronto in command with a 16-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. And that wraps up the half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Fred VanVleet really making a difference here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Lauri Markkanen is out there with Avdia. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
On defense, Detroit trailing by 17. Stolen by Avdia. Nice defense from Wagner.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Outside Edwards. And that one is good. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
Wagner outside. Pass to VanVleet. Just 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Assertive play by Fred in the paint. He wanted that foul, and he got it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And so VanVleet nails both of them. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 19-point game. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Brown. To the paint, here's Wagner. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Here's Smart. Banked in off the glass.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Toronto leading by 19. Here's Siakam. Shoots over Markkanen. Got a hand on it.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
Smart against Turner. Nice shot by Smart. 6 points for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Fast break Detroit. Here's Edwards. And yes, it's good. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent touch on the floater. Edwards is such a dynamic offensive talent.
Edwards against Brown. VanVleet outside. Out to Turner. Lets it go with the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Outside Edwards. And it's sent back by Turner. Smart against VanVleet. Stolen by Smart. He takes it in, and that one good. Smart's got 8 points.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Edwards against Brown. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
Outside Edwards. From past the arc, and another 3 for Detroit.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Franz Wagner. Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. To the inside. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet. Turner's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Raptors. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Edwards against Brown. The pass to Van Vliet. Inside, Turner. And the rejection by Zubac.
Great awareness on defense there. Zubac relishes blocking shots.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for the Raptors.
He's off on the second. Pistons trail by 13. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Minutes remaining
Brown against
in the
Edwards.
game. 2 minutes.
It's Brown with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 15. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Siakam against Markkanen. Stolen by Markkanen. Outside Edwards. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Toronto leading by 15. And here is Brown. Van Vliet outside. Back to Brown. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
41 seconds left in the fourth. And Toronto has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Siakam against Markkanen. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 17.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside, Markkanen. There's the feed to Edwards. And stolen by Siakam. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.